Hello everybody, good morning, good day, and good afternoon. This is Shaz Austin Davison. Welcome to my world, it's all good. So, the other day, I was at the store, and this little girl came out of a bathroom with her mother. She stuck her hand by her nose and said, "Mom, stinky butt hand." I just love that. I love how kids are so authentic, you know? There's absolutely no risk. They're totally uninhibited. There's no fear for them to speak their truth. No reason to believe that there's any kind of negative retribution that can come from saying, "Mom, I have stinky butt hands." It just is, you know? But at what point does it become no longer cute, no longer okay to speak your truth? And at what point do we notice that people are judging us for speaking our truth, and therefore compromise what that truth might be? So this is my story. I go to Washington, D.C. with my dad, who's a banker, my mom, his wife, my brother, and myself. I was in 6th grade and my brother 8th. And maybe we were a little lucky to go on this trip, but we never had the sense that we came from a life of privilege. We wore hand-me-downs. It was a household of tough love where disciplinary spankings were commonplace. But all the kids knew that we were going to Washington, D.C. to meet the president, to shake his hand. It was exciting. My friend Chris Stark suggested, "You better wear a glove so you don't get peanut butter on your hand." As it turned out, I didn't get to meet the president or get peanut butter on my hand. Only my dad got that opportunity and a photo op to prove it. So off to the parks we went, but weirdly, everything was so white, so clean, so pristine, so pressed, so upper class, so not us. We were just two kids from a logging town, for Christ's sake. We took with us our Frisbee and some cash, and off we went. We tackled the Art and Science Smithsonian first, done in 40 minutes. Next, Air and Space, done in 15. We wanted to make sure that by noon we'd be in National Monument Park playing Frisbee on this warm April spring day. With each throw and catch came a new vantage point in the park. The United States Capitol was now in view. Under it, a long stretch of calm, dark blue water mirroring the pristine, clean, white Capitol. A perfect scene and symbol for a country who claims to be the most powerful in the world. That's if you choose to ignore the homeless man curled up inside his dusty, pieced-together military blankets. His clothes tattered, his feet bare, bloodied with cuts and calluses. I pictured in my mind the same man, showered and clean-shaven, dressed to impress, reading the Wall Street Journal on that same bench. I wonder, would he then blend in better into this all-American postcard? He must have been invisible to the brisk-walking business people who passed him by. Or maybe to them, he was just an eyesore, a shameful misfit of America. Or maybe by ignoring, we void that which we are afraid to become. My brother's now barking at me to play Frisbee again, but I'm well aware that this could be the most educational moment of my entire trip. Not the Smithsonian's, not the monuments. This. The homeless man, myself, and everything and anything that surrounds this scene. I was perplexed in this moment. After all, I was only a child, and knew I had more than he. So I reached into my day pack, pulled out a candy bar, and placed it by his head. Then I looked around. Part of me was afraid of what others might think. I looked left. Most just maneuvered around me, as if I were some kind of inanimate object, undeserving of a smile or even a thank you. But when I looked right, one sweet smile and a nod from an elderly woman who sat a few benches down from the man is all that I needed. My brother, growing impatient, barked once again to come and play Frisbee. So I went back to being a kid again, playing Frisbee and having fun. But in the shadow of our play, I knew that there was something else. Something wrong, something amiss. Something where one day, when I grew up, I could make a difference, a real difference. But on this day, I knew my candy bar was the best I could do. This is Shaz Austin Davison, reminding you to show your true colors. Be all that you can be and let it shine through. This has been a Creations Within production out of Seattle, Washington. And remember, it's all good.